guys, how's it going? Y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today gonna be lit. Let me tell you why today lit. Because I'm going to Disney World. Oh, y'all, going to freaking Disney World. What is up? As you can read by the title, today's video is going to be about my application process and a couple of tips that I have. So let's not ramble. Let's kind of get right into this video. So first, you guys, let me start off like with how I even got here right now. Like, what? Mine is blown. Let me start off. Okay. When I was in high school, I remember I told my mom, I was like, look, Mom, I want to work for Google and I want to work for Disney. And look, you guys, let's just start off just to talk real quick about like Disney. Like, how did I even get here? So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the application process, the phone interview, and my congratulations. So let's get started. So I tried applying for Disney college program last fall, I believe, and right when I was about to apply, of course, just my luck, I was a day late. So I had completely missed the application process. So I was like, well, you know, it's okay, whatever. I might not have gotten it anyway, so I was like, I'm just gonna leave it alone. But then just so happened, me and my sister were just talking, and she was saying how she knew somebody who was on, like, who worked for a Disney cruise line or something like that. So I was like, okay, whatever. I've served before, so I was like, let me sign up to work on a cruise line so I can make me some checks, you feel me, so I can give me some of that goo-wop. But months had passed and I had completely forgot about the job altogether, so I was like, whatever. That's the real talk. So then I had gotten an email that had said Disney college program apps drop like August 23rd or something like that. So I was like, this it, I'm not finna miss it this time. So then college got hard and I forgot. August 23rd came and it went, and I did not register yet. And then, y'all, the Lord be sending me stuff when I'm asleep. So when I woke up one morning, I was like, today I'm gonna apply for the Disney college program. That's just what it was. Really no thought behind it. No preparation was behind it. I just kind of did it. Just applied. I looked for it on Google, found it, applied. That's what I did. I had watched other people's videos, sure, kind of here and there, nothing too like heavy or researchy or anything, and I just watched the video, how do I apply, where do I apply, and that's just what I did. I went to the website, put in my application, and that was just that. So, I think for me, I applied on September 13th, and I had watched so many videos that had pretty much said, well, you know, I applied 3 times, or I applied 4 times, and you know, most people just don't get it on their first try. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna apply. I might not get it anyways, regardless of the fact, you know, at this point I'm set to graduate a semester early, so I'm lit regardless, whatever the case may be. If it's in my plan, it's there. If not, who am I? So I get an email. I applied in the morning about 10 o'clock. I get an email about 2:30 that afternoon that said, thank you for your interest, thank you for applying. So immediately I'm like, okay, cool, I didn't get it, whatever. Because you know, y'all know when they send you the thank you for filling out the app, you know you didn't get it. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So if you like me and you just check your email regularly anyway, you find 2 hours later Disney send you another email that pretty much told me it was time for me to set up a time to do my web-based interview. So just a little bit about the web-based interview. If you don't know, they pretty much like ask you questions about yourself, but they ask you like the same question 4 or 5 times a different way, because they're trying to see, you know, how you're gonna respond to it and if you're gonna respond to it the same. So y'all, I'm sitting here nervous and like, okay, cool in it, you know, but I'm like, dog, I really hope that I say the same thing. But essentially, just be yourself. Just answer the question the best way you gonna answer the question, and no answer is the wrong answer. That's just what it is. But then I remember that they pretty much said that as soon as you finish this this interview, the web-based interview, you're gonna know if you're moved on to the next step immediately. So that really kicked my nerves in the drive. Y'all, I finished the last step. Congrats! You have got a phone interview. Y'all, you talk about somebody lit in the library. And if you watch my vlogs, you know I'm always in there. So they definitely would have known it was me. Lit in the library. I was like, okay. Again, if you anything like me, and I'm just the type of person that if I'm already on the road, let's just get on to it. So they asked me to do a phone interview, and were like, I could pretty much set it up for whenever I was comfortable, whenever I was ready. And I noticed like a lot of videos, a lot of people were saying, you know, give yourself time to prepare and answer questions and get other people to ask you questions and study for it. And y'all, I'm not good at tests, so I'm not finna study. So I was like, let me do it tomorrow. Lit. So I ended up doing my phone interview on September 15th, which was 2 days after I had even applied. So I do my phone interview for 8 a.m. in the morning. Don't know why. I do it at 8 a.m. in the morning that Friday morning because I had class at 10. And if I have any tip, let me say, whenever you're doing an interview, be the first. Be the first in anything, because you don't want to do your interview at the last. You be the last one of the day, and they not already heard all the answers and all the fluff in the book. So it's like, be the first impression. So I did mine at 8 o'clock Friday morning, and y'all, I tell y'all, I hopped out that bed too quick to answer that phone. I ended up doing my interview on the floor. I just sat on the floor, and man, we just talked, you know what I'm saying? We just talked about what I like to do, my major, why I want to work for Disney, and I was just being myself, being who I am, you know, so great. Just being Joe, you feel me? So I would say, if anybody's gonna do this, be yourself. That's the best tip I can give out. Be yourself. Don't, if you want to study. I ain't a good test taker, so I ain't wanted to feel like I was taking an exam, so I didn't study. And y'all, the wait. Y'all, I felt like I was waiting for this for months. Because, you know, I told you my interview was on September 13th. So at this point, I don't have nothing else to do but to wait. I literally that Monday, the following, there was a way for the quick service food and beverage job like the following Monday. And I literally waited that whole day, and I missed the wave. And so I was like, okay, sure, there's going to be one tomorrow. Okay. Me not researching and figuring out like how this whole entire process goes, I I did not know that there was not a wave every single day. So I'm sitting here waiting on Tuesday, like, you got me, we here, we there, didn't get it. Anyway, it's fine, because finally on September 28th, I believe, I had just left my first class. It's about, I was sitting in my class and I had tried to pull up my email again. I just check it regularly, and it was slow by coming up, and I was like, wasn't thinking nothing of it, because I was like, Wi-Fi sucks, whatever, it happens. I leave my class and I go to like our little student union, because I was waiting on Trevon to come and get out of class and come to where I was at or whatever. So I'm just waiting or whatever, and my phone dings for my email. So I was like, okay, finally came back up. Y'all, I see an email from Disney, and it says, congratulations. Couldn't nobody nor their mama could have told me nothing sitting there. I was in our student life building cutting up. You talking about somebody started jumping up, crying, thanking Jesus, this, that, the third, whoop-de-whoop whoop. I cut up, y'all. I was like, what? Like, what, sis? Like, completely, like, my whole, like, everything is about to change. And sis, I'm here for it. I am ready, y'all. So I mean, I just say these are just some of my tips that I would say is to research. Please, cannot stress that enough, to please research this program. My second tip may be to study. If you're the type of person who has to study, who has to be by the book, then do that. Don't be like me. I'm just telling you from my experience that it is possible. Even if you don't, you know, study. I thought it was more important to relax and, you know, chill out just a bit, because that's just what works for me. But do study if that's what you would prefer to do. My last tip, my third tip, is to be yourself, but to also do it for you, because you want to do it because you have a genuine love and passion for it. Do it because you care about the smiles on people's faces. Do it for you. For me, I didn't tell anybody that I had applied. I didn't say anything that I had even was looking into the program. I didn't share that with anybody. None of my friends. Yeah, I didn't even tell my mama. But see, that's just Joe though. So I would just say, do you, for you, by you, and just live, sis. Just live, sis. We here, we with it, and I promise y'all, if y'all stick with me on this journey, we all going to Disney. Yeah!